The tempo.
Skywalker.
The tempo.
Like everybody shoot.
And any young kids that start a go-go.
It seems familiar, you know? So I called him up. People ask me, like, man, you famous now, man.
You know what I'm saying? That like coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
The tempo.
I on dick. Hey, that should be making me so bad, bro.
I don't know how y'all was raised, but I was raised to fight.
Smile like, hey, bro, stay in your lane, bro. Hey, bro.
I'm back in your DMs. What's up, bro? That's all the fuck I gotta say.
Try to go back in the past, he will fuck up what you gonna do next.
This is all this about. Can you
The tempo.
It's that, yeah. Oh, yeah. She. Yeah. Love that. Hey, look, love that. Hey, look, man, we out here for another episode of the Tempo Show, man. We got Posh God in the motherfucking building.
Baby. I keep ski.
Hey, man. Spaceman, man. Hey, look, it's really a pleasure to have you in the building tonight.
It's a pleasure for you having me. Thank you, my G. You feel me, baby.
Man, appreciate you, man. Hey, look, I've always wanted to talk to you because as far as like just one of the most animated motherfuckers coming in go-go, you was, you know, you been that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You been that. Like anybody that's done seen you and done worked on the stage, that seen you perform and shit like that, your ass is always animated from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So niggas be like, blow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man.
You know
I used to tell motherfuckers shit. I got ADHD. No bullshit.
And me too. I was taking medicine for it.
I'm a wild motherfucker. I'm a crazy motherfucker. No bullshit.
And that's fucking facts, man. You gotta love it though. You need those type of people in our shit.
Yeah, man. Cause it's like one thing in life. I see a lot of motherfuckers be mad, and one thing what really made me stuck with this go-go shit too, because a lot of motherfuckers used to come up to me like, hey bro, you flat, like, man, you just made my day. You feel what I'm saying? Not even knowing like my shit, I was going through something too.
Facts.
But at the same time, I just knew how to transition that, because at the end of the day, man, it's way bigger. You feel what I'm saying? So by me already understood, knowing my voice can move shit, hey, I'm gonna use it in the right way. You feel what I'm saying? Do it in the right way.
That's lit.
Why not, man?
Lit.
Why not?
Hey, look, for those who don't know, man, this man Spaceman, over 10 years of just performing in go-go experience. 10 years plus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like performing in go-go's, like I'm gonna let him name all the bands he done played for, but he done played for all the top. To keep it 1,000.
So you want me to start with first?
Yeah.
Okay. First band was it was Triple Threat. We was called Triple Threat. You know what I'm saying? Cause my man, he came to me. My man Freaky Yo that played with ABM. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know him, if you don't, that's my guy. He came to me in school. We went to school, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to be in the go-go band?" Cause he used to see a nigga. You know, we used to be on the school tables. You know what I'm saying? At lunch and shit, flowing. So he say, "Hey, bro, you want to be in the band?" I'm like, "In the band? All right, I do that shit. Fuck that shit. Let me see what's up with this shit." You know what I'm saying? I do that. Fuck it. So once I did my history, my homework, cool. Went to practice. And see, niggas don't even understand. I brung shooters to ABM. We're gonna get into all that though there. So
all right, okay, let's get into the
shooters wasn't even the lead mic at first, you know what I'm saying? It was my man Ray Nah, you know what I'm saying? Ray Steezy, shout out to my nigga. Cause half of the band, you know what I'm saying, went to Oxon Hill and half went to Potomac. And that's how, you know, I just linked up with Dre, drummer, real close, play for ABM. And like I said again, Freaky Yo. And this up a little closer.
Oh, no,
I'm trying to get my
okay,
get my zone. I was like, oh, back. So yeah, Ray Steezy again. He was the lead mic. Again, we was Triple Threat. We got it. We started doing shows at the Culture Club and all that. Then a little situation happened, and
what happened at the Culture Club?
Nothing. It was just a situation of position, like who gonna be lead mic. Cause niggas was like, hey man, Space, you got the energy. You got the energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't kind of understood that till like really now. like when motherfuckers used to really tell me that shit, like I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I just was just me, you know. So
that's what happens when you come from like let's say a rap background. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
I
sir.
used to be like especially in high school, I used to do all that. Like niggas beating on the table, I be motherfucking in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
when you started on a rap background, you already came through
Right.
as a performer. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You done already. I used to write lyrics all this. I'm ready to go.
Right,
I'm ready to
right,
go when
right,
you ready to go. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
And go-go is a different type of structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And,
sir. Yes, sir.
you know, it's I can see how that translates. I felt like, cause back in the day, ain't nobody give a fuck about rap. You know what I'm saying? When we
Nah,
was in
not
high
at
school,
all,
niggas
not
ain't
at
give
all.
no like we niggas over here rapping in the motherfucking like niggas don't give a shit about that.
You
ain't
had your
go-go?
certain niggas that was popping though. If you want to take it back to the MySpace days, like you know what I'm saying, like Airport Tone and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it was
you
a
can take it
lot.
all the
It
way
was
back
it was
to
a lot of
Nonchalant.
niggas doing their thing, man. You know, if I, forgive me if I, you know, if I forget you, but it was a lot of niggas doing their thing with the rap shit. And what's so crazy though, with me, it's like that was my whole potential. Like that's what I wanted to do. I was geeking to do open up songs, you know what I'm saying? Covers and shit like, bet, fuck it. I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing my skills. And I took that to like, oh, okay, bet. Once I do hit mainstream and stages like that, already good because I'm in training mode right now, working my crowd. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Know
a
how to
fact.
crowd control. That's one thing a lot of these motherfuckers got to understand. Even these rappers in the game now. That's why their numbers low because, again, you got to get your money off of show money and endorsements. You dig what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Shit deeper than that, you know?
I done seen it. I done did a couple shows where like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing little interviews and stuff, and I done did like little like I'm doing the video for it, and I done seen endless rapping. I be like, son, like niggas back to the crowd, niggas rapping in rapping. I don't even know what you call it, like rapping in they lap.
I
You know what I'm
hated that.
saying?
I
Like,
hated that. I used to go on motherfuckers like, especially in practice, they turn it back. Bro, do not turn your motherfucking back to these peoples, bro. Again, this shit, before I knew what energy was, I was already to it. I knew I was, again, you know, you're going to get what you give. You feel what I'm saying? I always heard that from my mama. You're going to get what you give. So I always knew to give good. You know what I'm saying? To give these people a show. You know what I'm saying? Entertain. This what they motherfucking come to see, and they pay. Get them a show, not you with your motherfucker back. That
Facts.
and then
Facts.
you wonder, oh, they ain't fucking with me again. Look how you coming.
Facts.
You gotta come to these people. Look, man, you gonna either rock with me or not, or I'm still gonna make you rock. I'm a motherfucker. I had to used to jump in the crowd and go to motherfuckers like, look, you gonna party. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make you move. You feel what I'm saying? It's just you had to, bro. And one thing about that, I just was like, man, I gotta be different from everybody. I was never a boxed in type nigga, so. Even from school days, I used to wear screws in my motherfucking head when motherfuckers was wearing shells and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So,
this nigga, hey, look, one thing about you, I remember all throughout, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was definitely a go-go-goer. After my man got me hip, I was definitely a go-go-goer. And I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before niggas was wearing the tight jeans, Spaceman was wearing the tight jeans. When before niggas was wearing, like, a lot of the shit that niggas was wearing, you know what I'm saying, today?
bro, I used to get laughed at, like, no funny shit. No fucking funny shit. This shit recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
y'all can see in
record.
my eyes, right? No funny shit. I remember a girl came to me, right? Bad joint in school. This was probably my, like, 11th grade year in Potomac. She say, I'm glad you y'all, like, spoke to me because out of everybody, you wore the tight clothes, and I thought you was y'all, like, gay. You feel what I'm saying? Because back then, you know,
Niggas
no
was
disrespect.
baggy Sabiato.
Niggas was on baggy shit. You feel what I'm saying? The little fruity guy, no disrespect. They kept their show sharp. You know what I'm saying? They kept their show sharp as, you know, OGs and shit like that, grown men. You know, they kept their show sharp. So I was always into that. Like, man, I'm a skinny nigga. I look dumb as shit with some big ass jeans on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm motherfucker a size let me say 30, 31. I'm skinny as shit, no flex. You know what I'm saying? 30, 31. What I look like with some motherfucking size 42, 43 is doing, man. That's what niggas was wearing back in the day. Hell to the nah, man. I had to make sure the P fit right.
Man, respect that. All right, so what was all right, so we started out with Triple Threat. What did we get? What you do after that? Like go through the list of bands, because I want people to know how many like premier bands you played for. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember damn near all of them. But go ahead.
okay. Skip fast forward to Triple Threat again, you know what I'm saying? It was a little position switch. So niggas wanted me to be the lead mic, and I was like, nah, I can't. I ain't really. That wasn't my thing. I was already set to like, okay, I bring the hooks, I get the crowd hype. Well, I already knew the lead mic. You had to really drive and construct. You had to really.
Hey, and for people that don't know, like even with the lead mic is on. Like if you see like I don't even know what he's called, but like let's say if you see like a orchestra, right? And there's a motherfucker with the little tappy little fake ass, you know what I'm saying, snare little tap, and he be like dun 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 dun. That's really what the lead mic does. Like that's one of his primary positions. He to get the back line online with the front line, and when we transition the song, because a lot of it is like, you know, it ain't like let's say like with a regular, like even like with some of the what do you call it, like with some of like the regular rock bands, it's like, you know, we gonna go through this whole set and we've already planned this whole set. Right. A lot of times y'all just go off the like, let's see how they feeling, you know what I'm saying? We're like, you know what I'm saying, if they ready for that real shit, if we won't get them hype, you know what I'm saying, we'll mix it up, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, you know, and that's really what the lead mic is, more of the orchestrator rather than the actual rapper, you know what I'm saying? And the rapper is a whole different dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can look back even with, you know, with Backyard, you know what I'm saying? You could talk. Big G used to do his like little freestyle and shit, but Los was the rapper, really.
You hear me? He let them go. He let them go.
You know what I'm saying? When it was coming to the freestyles and shit, it was like that was
all
the jump.
He did was he knew who to call. He called Sauce.
Right.
Will they Wayne? Will they Los? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big G, man.
Shout out. All right, so we went from fucking Triple Threat to what? That was ABM right after that.
Yes, sir. Before I got the ABM again, I was already, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, I was just going to the go-go's, like back in the day, going to the Millennium, the Hot Shop and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what
Hot
I'm saying?
Shop.
The G-Hop, all that shit, man. Like, it's don't understand, man. The Sula Dance Hall, all that. So I ended up running into shooters, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like, Uptown. So I knew he was an Uptown nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I ran into him, and me and him, we just grew like a bond. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what niggas don't even understand. Like, no matter what, man, this shit tatted. This shit real. You know what I'm saying? This shit for real. So I met him, and one day we went out, and he used to already play for a band. But one day we went out, he got on the mic, and I seen him flattening out, and I was like, God, my man flattening the fuck out. So we just got to talking because we wasn't even on go-go. You feel what I'm saying? We was on some whole, again, we was growing a bond. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was my man. You feel like on some Jim Jones Cameron type shit. So, again, I was like, hey, shoot, try to play in the band, man. He was like, nah. At first, he said, fuck no, bro. Don't even, Space, don't even do that. I'm like, nah, bro, you child was flatting out. Like, bro, I want you to be the lead. Mike, nah, bro, fuck no. And Dre, I remember Dre, all them niggas, they ain't even want Twin, all of them ain't even want shooters at first. See, I'm giving you raw. This some real shit. This some real shit. I love my niggas though, but I'm giving all some real shit. Some real shit. Niggas was like, nah, Space, fuck no. Fuck no. And I'm like, nah, man, this nigga flat out, man, like for real. Shooters kind of practice, flat the fuck out. Next thing you know, ABM was a history. It was history, and how ABM created. That's why I say we go way back to like 3 ways. Niggas was on the phones, 3 ways, late night shit, just talking about some business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm. When motherfuckers used to with the little hotline joint. You are that Party Central and shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I think it's called the DC Raven or some shit like that. But yeah. Niggas used to be on that shit heavy.
I remember it was me, shooters, and shout out to CeeLo. You know what I'm saying?
CeeLo from what was he on 3DB or something?
Nah, CeeLo. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, the rapper. I forgot his rap name. I call him CeeLo. I call him Loki. You know what I'm saying? But he got a rap name. I forgot. Forgive me now. Forgive me. I'm high as a motherfucker. Man, I'm feeling great. Feeling good. How are you? So it was me, CeeLo, and shooters. We was on the phone, and we was just like, man, AB. I think we got finished watching. Matter of fact, niggas was talking about state property.
That was a Pivotal.
So we just like
Pivotal,
had
man.
our mindset like on that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where we just went with that and ran with that, and that's how ABM got created. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's lit. That's lit. That's
Then
lit.
after ABM, man, you know, again, shit just happened. And
What happened? Some conflict. Some conflict. It sound like it sound like conflict.
I want to make sure I'm right. It was a lot of conflict. Like, I mean, my brothers, that's what brothers do.
I mean, and just so people don't know, like, look, you talking about like 10, 11, 20 niggas that like they got to get together and make shit happen on a weekly basis. Exactly. So there's gonna be like, if y'all thought it ain't conflict going on with this shit, then you crazy, because I knew that shit from trying to start a band. Like, I couldn't even get my shit together. Like, man, I be motherfucking we arguing with the keyboarders, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, nigga, we had this already. So it's like it's men, you know what I'm saying?
But what made us grow a bond though, again, man, is that we just stayed around each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
we
important. That's very important.
Stayed around each other, you know what I'm saying? I remember like niggas don't even understand like how the twins and them used to get on the bus with the keyboards, bruh. We talking about on the metro to go to a show. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas was true dedicated to this shit, bruh. Niggas walking from Nether Road Station to the Culture Club. You know what I'm saying?
Woo,
Like,
that's all the way up Branch, my nigga. All the way up Branch, then make the left. You know what I'm saying? I'm hip. I'm already hip.
Niggas was real live dedicated to this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, I want to say matter of fact, again, I'm going to keep it real, all right? Money was being stolen. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
That's not like that was a lot of like, to be honest with you, that was a common theme. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about it, I caught it ahead because our manager was my godmother, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna shit on my godmother. I love her to death, but we know what's happening. We knew what was up. You feel what I'm saying? It was her and Rome, they was the managers.
Wasn't Rome the manager of MOB too?
For MOB, great manager. We motherfucking again, niggas was just like, money, job was like, ain't really where it was at, and it just different vibes was just going on at the time, and our way again was just like, you know what? Let me make my move. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to focus on this rap shit. Then let me take the time back to that. So. With that, my mother, cause she was the manager first for ABM. You know what I'm saying? She was the manager first. My mother and shit. I said, it's crazy. Like, shit, wow. They pulled my mother. Like, my shooters wanted my mother to be the manager. Then my mother been the manager. Then that's how my godmother came along. So, what I was about to say?
Well, we was talking about that. Like, we were talking about like how your separation from ABM happened.
Yeah, so the money situation, man.
But if your godmother was in charge, you know what I'm saying? I
can't control no grown woman.
I got you. Respect.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a grown woman.
Okay.
I can't tell her what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, all right, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm gone. And plus, my mother wasn't in the band, so shit get even deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot of shit, but it is what it is. So my mother in the band, I'm like, man, I love y'all niggas, but at the same time, bro, I got to go. I got to do me. So I was doing me at the time, and then my mother ended up back managing again for a band called Allstars. You know what I'm saying? Again, once again, you know what I'm saying? I was dedicated to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see on camera. This shit tatted on me. So that my mother, you know what I'm saying? I forgot. I think I wanted to say Dama was the lead mic at first, or my man Feast.
From what I understand, like, at least I don't know no intricate details, but from what I listened to, because I used to follow All Stars crazy. When they say All Stars, I was like, when Dama was the lead mic, and I remember Dama from MOB, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yes, because like, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, when it came to the rap shit, I remember when Damo used to put like little verses. I still remember the little what was it? It was the
that nigga with the rap shit.
It was the motherfucking let's get blunt, and then he spit a verse on that joint that was just crazy.
Niggas on
I was like, that nigga was like, I was like, this he can rap. He
Literally.
can fucking rap.
Literally.
And you know, to
Literally.
keep it 1,000, like
Big
you
facts.
listen to a lot of go-go bands, and you be like, niggas get on the mic and they just freestyling bullshit, and I'm
Yes,
like,
sir.
what the fuck? I can't even present this. When I was going down North Carolina, I can't present some of this shit, like, because they don't understand it. And then when the niggas actually put in the raps, they be like, oh, this nigga garbage. I be like, nah, I play that MOB. I be like, hey, look,
baby.
listen to this.
Hell
Listen
nah.
to this. Damo, so when I
Was
was
a
like,
gladiator with that
when they
mic,
said
man.
All Stars, I was like, all right, and I'm gonna keep it a buck since this is a keep it a buck session. And when they said All Stars, I was like, all right, we got Damo at lead mic. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I can rock with, because to be honest, when Tinko was gone from MOB or whatever after he went through his little situation, I was like, well, Damo got to be the lead mic. I was like, he got to, because I was like, he's a leader. He has
Facts.
charisma.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
been in the game for he been in the game for a long.
but then when I seen it, and I was like, Steve was the lead mic. I was like, oh, what are we doing here?
For
Yeah,
MLB? Oh,
yeah. When
for
MLB, I was
MLB.
like, what are we doing here? And then
That's
I heard
my man
Steve-
too. That's my man
I mean,
too.
hey, look, ain't no shade,
No shade.
because he contributed.
He
a
hold
lot.
it though. He
held-
hold it. We going
held
back
it.
to the Greendale Center. My nephew hold that shit down though.
He held
He
it.
hold it down, but it was like, nah, something missing.
That's what I'm saying, and that's my whole kill. I'm like, oh, I was like, you know, don't get me wrong.
Now, if you
Steve
know
is
I
a-
love you,
I don't
my
want
nigga.
Steve to get out of it. I don't want Steve to get out of it. But I was like Damo to me was the obvious choice to like, let's say,
Facts,
hold
facts.
it down. And I heard a couple CDs where he was like acting like, and then when he rolled out, and I was like, when it was just Steve, and I was like, well, and then I heard I seen like a couple videos where it was like Steve, and then it was like the girl, you know what I'm saying, and it was like more on some singing shit for the majority. I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying. So then I was like, oh, and then All-Star came. I was like, Damo, all right, bet. Spaceman. I was like, okay, but
Yes, sir.
then they had a singer, Ron. I was like, what are we doing here? You know, I'm not, no disrespect to I don't got no beef. I'm just saying my opinion. I was like, where if we doing All Stars? Everybody else is an All Star. What are we doing with this right here? You know
With
what I'm
Lil
saying?
Ron, what we was doing with him?
That I was like, how? Because if you were gonna say All Stars, yes. You know
Oh,
what
how
I'm saying?
niggas, how that created?
How
I
did
think we took it as, you gotta take it as like a globetrotter thing. You know what I'm saying, man? Stay
and
like,
that was my biggest thing with the bands. I'll be like, look. At the end of the day, I
this
feel
shit like sports.
Young, I'm like, hey, look, real shit. I was like, son, whole time out. Everybody needs to play their position correctly.
Facts.
And I'm like,
You go quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the problems that I used to always have with bands, and I used to integrate, like, I played with No Attraction and cover, and I used to be like, one thing that I had a problem with was just that, like, if that was your man's, then he on the mic, because that's your man.
Facts.
But I was like, you have other people that can contribute way better to the overall sound of the product, and I'm like,
right.
I was like, that's one of the biggest problems I had, because I was like, you know, it's certain people that should play certain roles, you know what I'm saying? And look, even if you, like, let's say you rap at heart, but, like, you know, you want to be on the mic, so, like, they got you singing. I'm like, what the fuck, like, you know, look, I was like, like, and so, but even still, like, look, I still rock that motherfucking, hello, we did it again, hands, that joint rock like shit, like
you want to know on some real shit? Hands in the air. Nah. I was about to say.
I love that joint.
I was
ain't
about to
gonna
say,
sweat.
load up the spaceship.
Load up the spaceship.
Load up the spaceship. Dougie Doug told me to keep on hitting that. No, it was hands in the air. It was hands in the air. Dougie Doug from T.O.B. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas,
Dougie Doug made his moves around
we was
too.
cool,
But
man. Like, man, nigga,
he played
bruh.
Renegade.
He's a
what's
hook monster, bruh. Niggas don't understand, bro. When we took originality too.
You know, I had what's the name? I had Nate Brown, Ward 6. He's actually just a community activist now. But he played for Renegade back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Renegade,
out to them.
yeah, man, Renegade. Like niggas don't even be mentioning him, but I be like, son, I remember going to the Icon. I used to travel all the way out Waldorf, and then them niggas, I be sitting outside, and I be like, son, let me get in. Y'all over here bullshitting at the door, and them niggas be cranking like that, dum 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 dum. I was like, the motherfucking bass out there cranking. Like, them niggas, like, Renegade used to crank. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Shout out to my nigga John, man.
The Renegade used to crank like
That's
shit,
my
but yeah.
nigga right there, man. They definitely did show.
So, all right, so what happened? What happened with Allstars? What happened with Allstars? Because y'all was making some moves. I know y'all had into. Matter of fact, before I say what happened with Allstars, I would say, how did you? And I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because this was actually one of my favorite fucking diss songs of all. Like GoGo, because like that's why I fuck with ABM, because I was like, they actually made diss songs because that was, to me, rap did that. And I was like, I love when GoGo do that too. When fucking ABM did the diss song to Eric, they really went on TLB, they went on Y'all, they went on Allstars, and that shit was hilarious. And they did it good. They did it good.
They did it good, man.
They did it good. Like how did that transaction even transpire? Like how did that whatever quote unquote beef or battle shit even start?
Well, the fast forward, you know, to that again, I got into Allstars. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother, you know, brought me into the shit.
Right.
Damo, Lee, Mike, again, we doing our thing. So Trick, man, how that shit came along, tricked up, man. That nigga, man, he just, again, he already been in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? MOB style. So he, you know how they come. You know what I'm saying? They did that battle and shit as well. So hey, I heard you don't like me. Stomp on your face with the bottom of my knife. He still had that mentality. So
yeah.
He just was like, fuck it. He went on him at the Thai seafood. I remember.
Who went on who?
Damo started it, man.
Damo started it?
I'll give you 100, man.
Okay, all right. Damo
that's my
started
nigga, man. That's my nigga, man.
I mean, that's consistent with what Shooters was like. Shooters was always like, hey, look, I don't start the shit, but if niggas go at it, I'm with the shit.
I mean, that's just, yeah, that's real. That's real.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
real.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
some real shit. And, you know, Damo just, again, he had that mentality with it and just, when it took the shot, and as you see, you know what I'm saying, that's how that battle shit came along. You know what I'm saying? Because Damo took the shot, and they came back a little harder.
But why my whole thing was like, when they came back, they went on you. That was the whole kill. They went on you.
And
like,
I'm glad you said that. Say it again. Say it again, though. They went on who?
They went on you.
Not the band. They went on who?
They went on
me.
you.
Because it was feelings involved. I love you niggas, but they was pissed, man. They was pissed, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what's up, man. They was pissed, man. So they say, you know what? We're going to try to cut the dragon head off, man. You hear me? We're going to come in here. Like, to the point, man, hey, bro, let me tell you how this shit, hey, man, I'm going to tell you how that battle was so crazy. I remember I was out Bowie State. I lost my phone. And, because it was TCB, they played out there and shit. And I was mad as shit, right? And nigga walked up, right? He was like, hey, Spaceman, go blow your nose. I say, ho. And that's when I knew. I said, God damn. This motherfucker, this song is real, motherfuckers.
The shit was real, bro.
So
I
got sense of humor. That shit, I ain't really let
Hey,
that
look,
shit
they
get
went
to
all
me.
out with it. It was one video. I don't know whether it was I think it was at the Burn Man. I'm not, where they put all the masks on. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's when they was with No Impressions.
It might have been on that one. I don't remember, because I remember but when they did when they would battle, like, son, they was all in the goddamn quarters. Like, niggas put the motherfucking ski masks on. The whole band got ski masks on.
Shooty had that shit. Nigga was all I seen it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I brought that back to this shit. I seen it, bro. I knew how it never coming. So just for that, it was what it was. So that's why a nigga put up a fight again at the XIB show. You know what I'm saying? When we got, with XIB and ABM got it, you know, the battle and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that.
And again, man, Allstars. I was rocking with Allstars, man. We again battle shit. And at the Allstars, I think I chilled for a minute. And they had like somebody was telling me they was doing like little posts like, man, who you gonna go to next or whatever. So this one the nigga Mikey hit me up. And he was like, man, look, bro. I do this, some Diddy type shit.
Mikey, who Mikey?
Crazy Well Mikey. Manager for XIB. Well, was the manager. And he's like, yeah, man, promises, selling dreams, you know what I'm saying? So, I told the nigga, I said, look, all you gotta do for me, make sure my rap shit is straight, make sure that money shit is straight, and I'ma do the rest, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? I swear on everything, I'ma do the rest, bruh. And then how I got into Lead Mike, cause Showtime, you know what I'm saying, he left. That's when he went to go, you know, start to be a preacher.
He did though. He did. He said he was like, "Fuck this go-go shit. I'm going with the fucking gospel go-go shit." He did. He did. I remember all of that.
Yeah,
I remember all of that.
Because of a situation, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got robbed. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit motherfucking
They
bring.
couldn't handle that. Shout out to my niggas. You know what I'm saying? I love them to death, but we just speaking on some again. This is some
look,
real.
you know what I'm saying? That should have changed.
I'm
Hey,
just
look.
giving y'all the real, true shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
you know
If
what I'm
y'all want to
saying?
know why this is why, and you can ask Mo, my guy. So look. Out of that, you know what I'm saying? That situation happened. That just was like, nah, I ain't really fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and one thing, that shit blew me because that nigga, man, was a great ass Lead Mike.
He was.
That nigga.
I remember like I was in
that
this one.
nigga, man. Niggas don't even understand, bro. I mean, by being in a studio, the nigga was a great motherfucker, Lead Mike, and a great artist.
He was. I remember
a great
like
the nigga could flat the fuck out, man.
I was in one band, XOB, and then they like their mother was the manager, the same manager at XIB at the time. And I remember going.
Showtime, we talking about.
Yeah, we talking about Showtime. And so like, you know what I'm saying, when we used to go to, I can't remember what was the joint out. It was some joint out Forestville and shit. And so, you know, when we went out that joint, it was like, you know what I'm saying, we got to watch XIB, you know what I'm saying, like sometimes we go up there and sometimes we perform before them, but it was like I seen him like and I thought like for him to be that young, you know what I'm saying,
right,
and to have control over the whole band, like I'm seeing him motherfucking like, you know how like, Lead Mike's a cussing motherfucking keyboard out, you know what I'm saying, without saying that, like niggas be like, niggas be looking at the keyboard like.
But young nigga had that shit on lock though.
He did though.
Them niggas followed suit. I came over, that's a god damn. Man, whatever you say, chum, 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 chum.
That's real. You have to have a leader. You have to have a leader there.
Most
you know
definitely.
You have to have a leader.
And he was definitely one of them, one of the greats, man, one of the greats. But again, he just chose another route, and definitely nothing was wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with God. If something wrong with God, you need to get your mind right.
Facts.
Believe that.
I'm with all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that is what
he just chose that route, and that's why how I end up in the Lead Mike position.
Yeah, and I remember, and then that's when y'all put out the motherfucker, motherfucker James Brown. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, cause that. Oh damn, I went a little too head before that. All right, that, cause Allstars. Reason why I became the Lead Mike for Allstars. You know what I'm saying? And which I feel like, man, I don't know. I fuck with that. That was when I was Lead Mike, you know what I'm saying? Because again, enough. like from, you know what I'm saying, Lil Flip to Lil G, you know what I'm saying, to Lil Ron, like, man, like, niggas had that vibe, you know what I'm saying, and my nigga Tiff, like, niggas had that vibe, you know what I'm saying, because this when Damo got locked up, so.
I heard about that,
you know what I'm saying, he got locked up, so niggas was like, man, what you gonna do, Space? What you gonna do?
You gotta get that money flowing, you know what I'm saying?
This is my first time being a Lead Mike. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit.
Should have never gave y'all niggas money.
I did that, man. It was a rap. You know what I'm saying? How that ended, miscommunication, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I think it was a show, something. It was a show, something. I think I was moving. It was something. And just niggas was just like, man, if you ain't coming, man, we quitting. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas don't understand. Like, I love them niggas like my brothers to this day. You know what I'm saying? They just, fuck it. So
yeah, I mean, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, you gotta keep it a buck on that, cause like, look, the Lead Mike, like, you know, people look. Like, especially like people don't throw it out there, but us men, we look to other men for leadership, especially people who take on that leadership role. So it's like, look, if the leader ain't doing, I've been in multiple bands, so it's like, look, if the Lead Mike is bullshitting, then fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can understand that to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, it's people don't understand. Like, that shit is just like like fucking the military or fucking like a gang or whatever the fuck. It's like if you chop off the head, if the head ain't fucking with it or the head got shit going on, we have no reason to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because men follow leaders. That's just what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I can
and
understand
the
that.
shit gotta be in you, not on you.
Well, fair enough. So how the fuck? All right, so fast forward a little bit. How the fuck did you even like? I know I came home from college and shit. Next thing you know, I see you on the mic with TCB and shit. Like what? Like how did that happen?
Again, you know what I'm saying? XIB. This shit was business. You know what I'm saying? This was some business type shit. Like I'm about my money at the end of the day. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah.
I'm about the money at the end of the day. That's when I keep having to let niggas know, man, I ain't doing this shit just to be doing this shit. I love this shit, but at the end of the day, you got to pay me for this, man.
And to give a little bit of background on this shit, look, as like let's talk about after like all right, so after Polo Dad, we talking about like let's say 2009, 2010, and moving
Recipes
beyond into
low.
the recipes low, going into 2011, 2012, the whole go-go scene has kind of changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like it wasn't as easy to get money as it was before. It used to be 50 promoters. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Big Vic used to fucking run the game back in the day, but you know what I'm saying? But it was like 50.
Big
Right.
L,
Right.
I'm speaking on there. Walk Jam,
Right. It used to be endless promoters, but now like they put the promoters, especially like when they passed those laws where like these things could get shut down in any moment. It's like now you put the promoters in the jam.
Entertainment.
Yeah, y'all put these promoters in the jam where it's like they coming, like don't get me wrong, they coming for their bread. You know what I'm saying? They coming to get this bread. They love go-go, but they coming to get their bread too. And now you've actually like you made it's already a risky business to even fuck with go-go in the number. It's a risky business to be a promoter. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's a risky business. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You gambling your bread. To keep it 1,000. So it's like, you know, to go from, you know, to make that gamble even higher. Now, like, you're going to get the pool where it was like, all right, all these promoters trying to get money. So now it's like a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? And look, one of the most consistent people that was out here was like Backyard TCB. And then, you know, even the older bands didn't necessarily have to, you know, they had a little bit more leeway when it came to the shit because, you know, they had a little bit older crowd. But, you know, with the younger crowd, this is what it's going to bring. You know what I'm saying? It brings those challenges. So it's like now it was much more difficult. So like some of the younger bands, like it was a lot of good bands that was coming up. Like to keep it 1,000, like you had like New Vision, you had AAO. I love AAO. I ain't even gonna swear. I don't know what happened to them niggas, but like
shout out to them. They had a buzz. They had a buzz. They had a buzz. It was a lot like AAO. Damn, what's that? What's the UEB?
UEB was they was more they came across them.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Nigel, and my little man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of young niggas, they had that shit buzzing.
But it's like, but even in the still, it was like, all right, so now you got the small amount of promoters. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? The whole landscape has started changing. So it was like, so to kind of put the difference in perspective, it's like the money that was out there before ain't out there no more. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't out there no more. So it's like, now where it was like, you know what I'm saying, if you play back in the day, if you think about it, like if you play for TCB, CCB, ABM, you talking about like 2006, 2007, money.
CCB
money.
Was getting that
CCB
money.
Get money. Y'all niggas could do 2-3 shows in a night.
Bro, when I seen the
week.
whole TCB pulled up to the motherfucking CFE and motorcycles, bro, that's when I knew. That's when I motherfucking knew. I said, man, young niggas is eating gold. Why? Cut line, man, I need 300 or better. You know what I'm saying? And reason why they was doing that, because they knew them niggas, man, they was paying that, bruh. I seen with my own eyes a nigga drop 900 in a cut line. Who you got with you? Oh, yeah, my man. Oh, yeah, this will be down 900. Boom. Next nigga. Oh, who you got? All right, give me about 200. You feel what I'm saying? But they banging that bag, man.
Understand what the
They're
cut
not
lines
even
used
talking
to
on
be.
that. Even the bar. Man, niggas is man, nigga bad, man. Like the rapper, nigga got a mansion, bruh. This nigga got a mansion, bruh.
What, the rapper who?
From what band, bruh? This nigga got a mansion.
Oh, rapper
bruh.
dude.
A mansion, bruh. He don't rap, bruh. This nigga got a mansion. How the fuck you get a mansion? What, off a go-go? Come on, man. Niggas was eating good, bro, and still
life.
to this day, Big G. Come on, man. We ain't even talking about before the why and all that. This nigga was riding Range Rovers and all. Man, what? Ben.
It's a fact.
That's niggas Ben. I'm speaking on that because they're my legends, man. They're my legends in my city. Like how niggas be speaking on their legends in New York and in Texas and Atlanta, they got Jeezy and all them and that. Don't get me wrong, we got rappers down here too, but like GoGo guy, man, Big G, you feel what I'm saying? Rock Mikey, you feel what I'm saying? Like especially UCB, come on, man.
Man, UCB, man, they been getting money for the longest time, man.
They getting that bag.
So that was one of the main reasons why you make the move to TCB. We prefacing it.
You goddamn motherfucking right.
fair
and just because it was like it's a bigger platform. And again, like I said, nah, you know, I'm giving it to you real. It was business, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I want motherfuckers to know why I left XIB for the first time because a lot of motherfuckers, I ain't the type of nigga like I don't get on the internet. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby. So I ain't got to put on internet and go on the next man. Nah, I see when I see, and we'll go from there. So, again, the business, you know what I'm saying, shit was fucked up. Nigga want paying a nigga. Stop paying a nigga.
Hey,
you
look.
Crazy. That's highest money I ever seen in GoGo, bro. And I'm talking about for me.
Matter of fact, hold on. Before you say the highest level, we gonna take a little break. Before y'all want to know about the highest level in GoGo, because I gotta take a piss real quick. But if y'all want about the highest level in GoGo, we gonna be right back, man. We gonna holler at you. We back. That was real quick, but So yeah, all right. So go ahead. You can lead off. We can lead off on that right there. So we was talking about
the money, the highest I got paid.
The money, the highest motherfuckers got paid off the bread.
Man, $500, man. Shout out to Mikey.
And that's like just the
Shout out to
don't shit on $500. That's a show.
That's a show.
That's a show.
That's
like,
a show.
Literally, niggas used to do.
We used to do like 3 or 4 shows, bro.
A night out this motherfucker.
You feel what I'm saying? So
and that's
shout out. That's one thing I can say. Shout out to Mikey because he you know what I'm saying. He had some good. He had some bad with him. Again, you know what I'm saying. The fucked up shit was he just went a wrong route with the business because you know what I'm saying. Niggas ain't understand, bro. I had the vision already, bro.
Well, when you say went the wrong route with the business, what do you mean by that?
Again, man, fucking niggas over for the money. You know what I'm saying?
What was the percentage? Because I want to understand just a little bit. I want to understand. All right, so
man,
should everybody get
200 a night? I don't know about everybody else. 200 a night.
Man, we gotta talk about it though. Like, look,
I don't know about them.
You don't know what the backline was getting?
Fuck no. 200. Long as I see I don't give a fuck. Long as
y'all niggas got like y'all used to.
I love my niggas.
10 niggas in the band and then 3 fucking
I ain't worried about that. And look, and the funny thing, niggas just come up to you. How much you get paid? I don't know.
See,
with the money in my pocket.
But then, like how do we know? Like,
no.
That's what I always used to wonder that shit. You used to be like, all right, so I remember they was talking about how niggas used to get like, you know. I remember, you know, I ain't gonna say no names, but I remember like they was talking about like niggas used to get like bands as far as the total. Like the manager used to get like, you know, $2,500 a show, you know, $3,000 a show, and so I'm like, mind you, that's straight, especially like if you think about it.
Niggas bought homes off Go-Go's, bro.
Man, what? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But mind you, and I used to always try to understand how do you split it, because it's like you got all right, so. Obviously, let's say if you in TCB, right? So then what? All right, so you give Low. Now Low is the face.
Now TCB, the shit went down when I got there, but
I heard there was a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some conflict with it because it was like who do you give Low? What do you give the backline? You know what I'm saying?
And then you got some legend. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm a legend in this guy. Fuck that. I'm the reason why motherfuckers doing what they doing and go now. You know what I'm saying? To the point when I see another band sample my voice, damn, that shit shocked me.
Nigga saying, who sampled your voice?
They sampled the Shiite.
Yeah.
And let's be clear to this day, I wasn't even playing with ABM. And every song they hit, still in the Ferrari, a Jaguar. Come on, man. You gonna still, it's to this day, man. To this day, man. Even when I wasn't playing with XIB, they still was hitting shit. I
The
came
chop,
with,
they still hit the chop
you know
joint.
what I'm saying? And the chop shit, see, man, shout out to the border for one. Niggas, I understand. That's where that shit originated. You know what I'm saying? Surgeon quarters, you know what I'm saying? And TOB. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they, of course, they were saying it first because, again, flipping them was already on that shit. Before they let it go. From the front of DC Tunnel, you know what I'm saying? That same is chop. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? So just by putting the chop name on it, again, a nigga like me just, you know, just had to put a major stage to it. Like, yeah, fuck that shit, I'm gonna make it cry harder. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shit like that.
Look, that shit, man, the chop was fucking, that shit was fucking lit.
Man,
but
that shit
I ain't even know
dangerous.
niggas out here still, like, I be
Especially
like,
the
damn,
chop
niggas out here
train with
still.
reaction, that shit's dangerous.
Man, what? You know what I'm saying? It is. It's like the chop turned into a
Shit.
whole motherfucking movement for real. Like when niggas was
It
motherfucking.
is, man. We made motherfucking Kirk Franklin chop. Don't get it, man.
Whoa, Kirk Franklin chop.
Man, when you get the time, even if you can get the time, pull that up. Anybody, if y'all get the time, look, see Kirk Franklin chopping on YouTube.
What? I'm gonna have to look that
He
up.
said, chop? What's chop? Dude said, yeah, you got a chop. I said, God dang. And even if you looking at these rappers today, bruh, it's the same shit. We hopping on all that shit, bruh. We was doing all that. That's why sometimes you fucking me up when I look at this shit. The rap guys like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, man, like, everybody trying to erase the city history, man, the DMV history, man.
It was, and for me,
crazy.
it was like I feel like there was so many opportunities. Like that was one of the blessings of being in the city because we were so secluded from everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like purposely, like it was purposeful. It was like we had our own sound. We did go. You know what I'm saying? That's what we had our own clothing lines. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like you could wear all the New York shit you want.
I'm still rock. You hear me? Madness.
This nigga still got the madness out there. You know what
Shout
I'm
out to Madness.
You know what I'm saying? But
Hobo.
it was like back in the day. I remember
Shooters.
you could wear whatever New York shit. You wear some fucking Timbs to school. You wear some Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like son, niggas wouldn't give a fuck if you ain't have on Sabiato. You know what I'm saying? Or Hobo or some DC shit. Niggas was like, I don't even know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You a Bama.
You a cold Bama.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it was, and I really appreciated
or
that.
you better have some style like I did, cause shit, man.
Hey, look, this nigga ain't give a fuck.
Before I got high, that's what made me on no funny shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? No funny shit. This what really made me get style because, man, I live with my mama. You know what I'm saying? She was raising me and my little brother. They ain't had shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I come from Southeast. I was born and raised in the hospital, Greater Southeast. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, DC Journal will be before. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, that's what the name it was?
No. I mean, it's UMC now. Greater Southeast is now United Medical Center now.
Yeah.
Like DC General was the that was back in the day. But
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the joint of
about
about Stadium Honors. Stadium Honors, right.
I had to take it back to that. Let me take it back to that. So, again, it's like just not having. I say, well, shit, let me try and make this look with this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit really just like came along for real, on some real shit, man. I just had to make that shit do me. Because I ain't had to, again, the sob like that and all that shit. Like, I go back, like, even before a nigga had an EB code, I was just be blown like, man, I gotta get that. I gotta get that.
So, all right, so it was one particular, like, I listened to GoGo Radio, and shout out to GoGo Radio, because I really think that they are doing, they be getting in the mix. They get in the mix when it comes. I don't know if you be listening to it, but, like, I be following, I listen to them on the little GoGo Radio app or whatever, and then, you know, I follow the shit on Instagram Live, and so they be getting in the mix. I really like it. And so one of the big things that I was like that was missing one time, because all right, so they had one particular, it was, and I'm trying to get this correctly right. So they was talking about some of the best rappers from, you know what I'm saying, from that time period, right? So they was talking about it was Chopper Black.
Yes, sir.
It was Chopper Black, and then I can't remember his name. Now that's not my I can't. All right, what was the other dude that now raps in reaction? D Love. If I'm not mistaken.
D Love could spit too.
Yeah, D Love could spit too. But they was talking about like some of the best and most influential rappers in the game, as far as like the go-go shit. And I was like, that's why I was like, you know, I when they didn't, I was like, when they didn't mention your name, I was like, well, what's
I'm blackballed. I'm blackballed, bro.
You think you blackballed?
Man, shout out to my man Roger Beat. I remember him.
What happened to Roger? Is he still out here? Like, cause he was the nigga, like he was the producer that everybody knew their names.
He making moves. He still with Gucci.
What? He with Gucci?
Come on, man.
I didn't even know that shit. Roger Beat was the producer of Go-Go. Like niggas, like he was the only fucking beat maker that said when niggas used to say Roger Beat, that was it. Nobody else knew. No keyboarders that made no beat. And I mean, that's not no shade on no keyboarders, but
facts.
Roger Beat was like. It was like motherfucking. It was like saying Mike Will made it. You know what I'm saying?
Sir,
it was like
yes,
at the beginning.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It was just like saying when you heard Mike Will made it, you was like, all right, let me listen to this shit. I don't care who got it. Like you can fucking put the white girl on the jump, and then that joint say Mike Will made it. You like, oh shit, like this shit about to be some crank. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Roger used to have a fucking in my opinion, he changed the game when it came to a lot of these go-go beats, because his joints was like, even with the TLB, the motherfucking the bounce shit. I was like. When he brought the keyboard, and mind you, he was on MOB first, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? And when it was like MOB, that's one of the reasons why like when Roger and I can't remember the other dude that came over. It was like that whole sound had changed, and I was like, yo, this shit fucking is brand new. They're like, this shit is real. Like we starting to like elevate the actual quality of the actual. Of the music,
because niggas seen the bigger picture, man. Niggas really seen the bigger picture at that time.
So what? Roger B, he fucking with Gucci. He was fucking with Gucci.
Man, fucking with Gucci, man. Shout out to Roger B. He making moves, man.
Man, God, I gotta find with that nigga.
Shout out to him, and I remember him telling me this, bro. He say, bro, you know, you blackballed, bro. You know what I'm saying? He told me this. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas blackballing me, man. Niggas understand. Again, that was my first reason why I got in the band was the rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Again, bro, I'm bringing Airport Tone. We got he on the Sweezy line mixtape joint. Who else? I'm fucking with all the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Killer Cow, hell of a rapper as well.
Hell yeah, shout out to Killer Cow. I fuck with Killer Cow too. He's a legend too. Absolutely. I done heard a couple of his songs either, but I was like, I fuck with that.
So you know what I'm saying? Like fucking with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Just I remember me and Chopper Black battle at the Neon.
Nigga, you think I was there?
You know what I'm saying?
I was there. I was there because I remember fucking Kid Cannon used to come out the joint talk about like who won a battle and shit. I used to be in the joint like I should get in this shit.
Hey, niggas was going at it though.
Shit.
Niggas was going at it.
I remember. I was there. Go ahead.
Niggas was going. Hey, niggas. Niggas was going at it, man. No bullshit. It was 1-on-1, man. Cause we even battled after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Rick used to just set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Cause again, he knew like dying this nigga Space could flat out spit. And again, Chopper Black was one of the niggas at the time when I was doing spitting as well. You know what I'm saying? Flatting out as well. So niggas just again like rappers had to do. We had to battle to see who really do this shit.
That's real.
Who really gonna wear the crown?
I was like, so I need to get in the mix. I just think I need to get in the mix. I just think it's out because I was like, I never thought Go-Go would like when the Neon started doing that shit. I never thought Go-Go would even get to the point where we like really like battling. Like back and forth. I was like, I used to be in love with battles. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Eminem back in the DZ. You know what I'm saying? Where like when Eminem was like freestyling, going hard at niggas, like back in doing actual battles in Detroit. I used to listen to motherfucking Murder Mook, J Mills, where them niggas used to like real life. Like I used to be some
Casa.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, man. The Reed Dollars, take it down to the Philly and shit. I used to be like, these niggas is real. I used to be out this joint. I be watching this shit on the internet, be like, oh, I got it. It's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So I was like, so when they started, like, shout out to Cannon for that shit. But like when he started bringing the battle shit to the Neon, I was like, yes, like you know what I'm saying, bring that shit because I really thought that like. one of the biggest problems with a lot of go-go bands, and I'm saying as a whole, you know what I'm saying, was just the rap aspect of it. I felt like they was too focused on the band part, and the rappers that was getting it in, I felt like the majority of the rappers, they just wasn't good. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't talented. It just was my point.
We talking go-go rappers, man.
We talking about go-go. We talking about go-go.
If I ain't mention you, I mean, it is what it is. You got nigga like me, of course. Again, Chopper Black. Motherfucker, nigga Nate. Damn, what was the band he used to play for, man? He used to play for T.O.B. too. And Renegade,
Damo.
and Renegade,
And Damo too, man.
Of course,
as far as the rap,
again,
Damo was like he was
tricked up.
I still be spitting his lines. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. D Love. Who else I want to say, man? Was we talking about spitting, man. Damn, man. What's that nigga name?
Look,
from,
it's hard.
No Impressions. I forgot his name, man. He be flatting out. He be flatting out on the mic.
Who are you speaking of?
I forgot his name.
With New Impressions?
I be so high.
I heard the songs. Damn, I'm gonna have to take it
back. I heard they Robert, bro. He flat out.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Flat out. I ain't gonna low. I
ain't heard it. I gotta listen back. No shade. Like I just gotta listen back because New Impressions to me was like they was a band that like real live when it came to the singing shit when it was TJ. And I remember New Impressions where they used to have Cuz, you know what I'm saying? He used to wear the glasses with the see-through.
Oh, and Bo.
He used to stand up on the mic like that niggas used to like, everybody pop your pussy like this.
Yeah.
Say that body don't stop, don't quit. Let's work. Yeah. Like I remember he used to stand on the top of the motherfucking speakers. I used to love it when niggas did that shit. Cause that shit like I be in the back of the crowd and I could feel that like I be like, yo.
I ain't gonna say I started that, but I really was doing that majority at the shows every time. But nah, it's still on the rappers though. Bo from TCB. You feel how Bo? Low, you know what I'm saying? From Backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with, man.
I fuck with Low. But he was freestyling. One of my biggest problems, and I'm not throwing no shade. Good God, please don't murder my shit. But I'm saying like one of my it wasn't that the shit. It wasn't bad, but like one of the things obviously when I listen to Damo, right? When I listen to Damo put his joint on down there, you know what I'm saying? When I listen to it, I could tell that they wrote it out, and it was concise, and it was a verse, but like at a show,
Damo ain't never right, bro.
Well then, good God, then the nigga has talent. Then he got,
bro, I ain't lying to you.
Then he got a talent.
Damo ain't never right,
cause like he was talking about redskin shit, mixing it up. Like then he got, but I knew for a fact because I used to rap. I used to be like people underestimate what Wayne really did to the culture because I was like, Wayne is when he talk about he's an alien. This nigga really is a fucking alien because to be able to do that shit off the top of your head, he's like Jay-Z. Like those type of guys, just understand you're nothing near them. These are the type of people that can make up concepts in their head as they're talking, as they're rapping that shit out. And that's not normal people. If you find 100 people, you're not going to find that nigga. You have to go through 1,000 and maybe you find one. You know what I'm saying? One nigga that could do something like that.
A lot of niggas in go-go weren't really doing that, but me, Damo, Chopper Black, and I'm just speaking on how I sing.
Chopper Black.
Bo. You feel what I'm saying? Off the dome. You did what I'm saying?
They use it, but the thing about going off the dome and this is the issue I had with off the dome is that off the dome isn't gonna like. There's no guarantee that this verse is gonna be fire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole thing. It's off the dome. This is my biggest problem. And so like when like that's why you can that even kind of gives more credence to Damo because I thought he wrote that shit all the way the fuck down. How it went together with all of that shit. I swear to God, I was like, he wrote that shit before. Like the shit when he used to spit that shit on the movie. I was like, he wrote that shit down and that shit is fire. That's what I literally thought that. And that's what motherfucker like niggas be thinking with Lil Wayne. They be like, nigga, like
I'm speaking on behalf because that's my partner in crime, man.
That's talent, man. And that's real talent. And like, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean you don't have talent if you can't do that off the top of your head. But like this is why a lot of people.
Oh, and you got Fast Stacks too. Fast Stacks.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had Nilo on the show. He was talking about Fast Stacks.
He putting in his grind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Again, he was second mic, lead mic now. He jogged going heavy with his rap shit. So again, you had like
you a lead mic now for who?
No, he was a lead mic for UEB.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
He was a lead mic for UEB. Before he was a lead mic, he was a second mic though.
Ah,
you know what I'm saying? Again, everybody jog like go around each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That shit makes sense.
He was, you know what I'm saying? He got niggas like him too as well.
That shit real. All right. So we're gonna get into the mix. All right. So what? All right. If you had to say without the whole, because I know, look, this man Spaceman, he been out here doing shows, endless shows. What was the most recent show that you did? You know what I'm saying? I seen some of you posted on the gram or something like that. What was the most recent show that you did?
Echo Stage.
Echo Stage. What was who did you perform with? I didn't get a chance to go. Unfortunately.
What's that? True Expressions?
You was with True Expressions? Wow.
No, who I performed with?
Yeah.
Oh, I was performing with XIB. I thought you were saying like with the lineup.
Oh no. No.
Shout out to my niggas in them.
I
man.
seen.
That's a lineup. I was with XIB.
Okay. I know XIB trying to make
went back
moves
to lead. I went back to lead, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's real.
I went back to lead.
All right. So one of the questions I wanted to ask you. All right. So when it comes to this, as far as you making moves in the go-go game, what was the biggest thing? What was your biggest regret? You would have to say if you could have did it, you would have did it over. What was the biggest thing you could say?
My biggest regret. Actually, just stopping. Stopping. You know what I'm saying? If I would have kept going with this shit, would have, man. And the only reason why, again, the nigga mindset wasn't right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was that type. Like, I already knew, like, okay, how the fuck, if I ain't together, how the fuck everything else around me gonna be together as well? That's crazy. As men, we have to take that shit into consideration. You feel me?
Like, cause it's not like
I was really on some rock star shit. You know what I'm saying? I was really moving like rock star too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like no funny shit. So
nigga, I'm hip. Like nigga, like don't act like motherfucking Spaceman and have his name in the streets. Nigga, Spaceman name was in the fucking streets. Like niggas used to fucking like fucking.
But I'm married.
Don't you hate when nigga? Fair enough. That's
married now.
I respect that very much, very much.
But don't
I want to get like that.
I was doing my shit. My wife know. Well, my fiance know what's up. My baby Hazel, love you, baby. She know what's up. Shit, I was that nigga back in the day, fucking with them skeeches. I was really
probably
living
used to
wrong.
kill niggas used to motherfucking use niggas.
I took advantage of that.
But like niggas will use your name whole time and be like,
I got a video.
Hey, look, Spaceman. I rock with Spaceman.
Hey,
I'll be like,
I got a video, man. I got a video. I got so many DMs with motherfuckers coming to me. Oh, this nigga said he know you, y'all cousins. Yeah. Man, my cousins used to be like, yeah, I got to go on somebody. They talking about we family. I'm like, well, I ain't never seen you. So look. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was really just moving fast, bro. I ain't give a fuck. That's why I look when I
seen that you had got married, I was like, oh God gracious.
Yeah, man.
This nigga out here motherfucking.
Man.
I was like, I gotta bring him on the show. This man, whole grown man.
Yeah, gotta grow up.
He old grown man now. That's a beautiful thing.
And I'm in a leading position. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you know what I'm saying. I got a daughter and a son. You feel me? I love most definitely, you know what I'm saying, my baby girl Addison and my son motherfucking DeMarco, my baby boy, I love him. And I gotta lead in the right way. So it's like, again, I ain't wanna be redundant. You feel what I'm saying?
You good.
Like I say, well, you know what? If you look, and again, you know what I'm saying, I ain't with my daughter mother. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the only one like that. But why should I continue the cycle? You feel what I'm saying? So again, when I knew it was right and it was that time and I'm at that age, why not? You know?
No, absolutely. Like, you know, as men, we have to grow into that. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got to throw that out there. Like, look, women mature a lot faster than
gotta
we
love
do.
your women,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Gotta love our sisters out here. You gotta love them, man.
You know what I'm saying? They put up with a lot of BS prior to us getting ourselves together.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? They put up with a lot of bullshit.
If my fiance was right here, boy, she'd tell you. And that's why I love her, because she deal with my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even understand, too. And Noriega even said this shit. Like, I remember one time, before that, I say, it was on Twitter when I used to be on Twitter. And I ain't been on Twitter over like probably 5 or 10 years.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
your shit ghost out
So
there.
yeah, like I just said, fuck that shit, bro. I had to get away because again, I'm big on the energy and vibe shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I just was, hold on. I knew I was a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody, no matter what. I can go anywhere. Why? Because again, I get that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Laws of attraction, very big with that. So, again, man. Shit, where I was at? Lord,
You
I'm
were
just
talking about the laws of attraction. You were talking about
laws of attraction
with your peoples, with your baby
with
mom
my
and
wife.
all that.
Oh yeah, how it changed and all that, right? Yeah. So again, man, I just had to because again, bless you.
Oh, you go.
I just, man, you know, just had to look, you can't keep doing this shit. You can't be like, gotta change. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, like as
and
we
a
get
lot,
older,
and as black men, bro, we get judged a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
all these niggas ain't doing shit. They ain't shit. No, man, take care of your kids. No matter what the situation y'all going through, take care of your kids. No matter what, and try to keep that shit right and keep it going. That's just that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and again, love the women out there, man. Because without them, you ain't Nathan.
That's that man. That's a big
ladies,
fact,
we need you more than you think.
I mean, obviously, like my whole thing is that like you know, and I don't put myself out there as like as far as my principles, I'm a lot more conservative than I am with anything else, and I don't kept it a stack with that. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers and gave me slack all that. I don't give a fuck. Like I do believe in the traditional family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very. That's how I got brought up. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, as I see, was successful.
See, I had to change that. I wasn't brought up like that though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
I wasn't brought up like. That's why I say again, I had to change myself because again, I was just.
That's good.
I kept having an identity crisis, like you know what I'm saying, with my first baby mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm supposed to give her Marcus, but I'm giving her Spaceman. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's two different, totally motherfuckers.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? That's two totally different motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Marcus that cool. You know what I'm saying? Laid back, posh type, and Space is the wild. You know what I mean? So just by I was bringing that, it was just like you know what I'm saying? And again, I ain't had no really. I wasn't really taught like. Again, oh yeah, you know, you respect your woman, you be with your mama,
absolutely,
like that.
Absolutely.
So again, once I started to understand that, I just ran with that. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, that's good. You know,
and because again,
lucky for that.
I wasn't raised like that, so I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna show my son the same shit or my daughter.
Absolutely,
I can't do that. I gotta change. Flip the mode up like Buster.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with. Hey, look, you know, with my family, like I wasn't necessarily like I didn't grow up like rich or nothing like that. But like, you know, my family, they, you know, we was broke as shit at the time. And, you know, my parents, they both was in the military, so they struggled through. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in a very traditional household where there were a lot of values that were held in, and I didn't even, you know, as men, we learn from example, not necessarily what people telling us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We learn from the men that we see. And, you know, with my father, one of the biggest things is like, you know, he'll get in an argument with my mother. And one of the biggest things I seen was just that, you know, that was different than some of my friends was like, this nigga, he wouldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? They get into an argument, he take his ass to the bed. You know what I'm saying? And my mother wouldn't fucking chastise him, waking him up and doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a core principle of, look, we could disagree about this, but at the end of the day, we're still together and we have to work this shit out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, I'm not fucking with you right now. Cool, I'm gonna go to sleep. But we still in this together.
That's what life about.
You know,
even in a business.
Yeah, absolutely. And so like that's one of the things I really respected. Once I seen, I was like, oh, this nigga out here got married. He done out here, you know, or not necessarily got married, but I was like, he realized jumping out there, and I was like, yo, that's really a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? And I promote those type of things.
Because I've been putting myself like from just the mass, like I'm just very open. I don't hide nothing. You know
I could tell,
whatever
man.
You want to see, whatever you want to know. Fuck that shit. You
so
know
all right, so what are some things? What are some things about Spaceman? You know what I'm saying that the people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? People know you're an energetic entertainer. People know that you know what I'm saying? Look, you done been in XIB, you done ABM is a stamp. You done been in TCB. Niggas, I done seen your ass down Northwest. You know what I'm saying? With TCB says that shit flooded right before Polo got, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Had this little shit.
Yes, sir.
And so it was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, so, you know what I mean? Like, what are some things that people don't know about Spaceman himself that, you know, that they might want to know? You know what I'm saying?
What they wanna know.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's some things that the people don't know about you? Like, they know you an energetic personality. They know you a different type of nigga.
I'm a father.
Look, this nigga done had to. Hey, look, that little tattoo you got on your neck. I remember that shit back in the day. That's an old
trendsetter.
One. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an old one.
I'm a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm really down to earth. I'm very spiritual. You know.
That's good.
Yeah, man, I'm a crazy ass wild motherfucker.
Yeah, you a crazy ass wild nigga. That's a fact. You a crazy ass wild nigga.
I'm a lover, you know what I'm saying? You know, never a hater.
That's
Can't
a fact.
be that, baby. Shit. What else I can say about me, man? That's just me. You gotta just follow me.
That's a fact. Hey, look, follow him. Hey, look, he ain't gonna follow you though, cause he got one follower. I'm fucking with you.
Nah, hey, shit. Fuck. A lot of people get, bruh. My own family get mad at me with that shit.
I believe
you ain't following me back. For one, did I meet you off of Instagram? We just gonna put it like that. You hear me? If I ain't meet you out there, why you tripping out that? That's just Instagram.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, motherfuckers really get mad at me for that. So again, that's why I sit back.
No, it's crazy, but I think people get mad off you all that because look, you could be doing way more on Instagram than you doing, like, because you are that type of energetic personality. If I would have bet somebody would have
my mother be mad at me,
right? I'd be like, if I would have bet on somebody who would have been popping on Instagram, it would have been you, because you have that energy off the break that everybody, like, if you just recorded all the shit you on a daily basis, niggas will follow. I follow you. I mean, I'm following you anyway, but I'm just saying, like, I
told myself, I'll be like, every time, like, because niggas don't even understand, like, man, again, my mother's my manager, so
I'm gonna need to doost that motherfucking jump right
you
here.
have one. What you talking about? That's
looking out for the hood.
Man, it's only right. But look, me and my mother, bro, we used to argue. You feel me? Like, I love my mother to death. Motherfuckers know that.
Absolutely.
Man. Motherfuckers know I love my mother to death, bro. So, me and her, we was just like brothers and sisters, bro. And I always say to my mother, like, young, if it was a camera on me, young, oh my God, young, shit would be wild, man. Like, it really would be wild,
like,
man.
son, you need to. I be feeling like, look, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you.
I'm a motivator,
you need to do
man.
that.
I'm
you
a
need
motivator,
to do that.
man.
You need to get a camera on
came
you,
from
because
nothing.
you a whole.
I came from nothing.
Personality, you a whole energy that's been here since the beginning.
I sometimes, every time, you know, who the fuck I am. That's how I used to think back in the day.
Nigga,
I be like, what the fuck, man? Like, the shit I used to think about, I see I used to do, or even again, like DMs, motherfucker, you tell me, like, man, yeah, bro, keep it real with you. I remember back in the day, I was a wild nigga, like, to the point, I remember I used to be in the club, I just kiss a female, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hide shit. Like,
nigga,
bro,
I done did on one of these episodes. I told about the ex. I was on that shit.
Man, E-Pill, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I was on that shit.
See,
I was on that shit.
Niggas on that Molly and shit. I couldn't get with that.
Nah, because the Molly is too. It's like coke. It could be stepped on. It's too crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't get with that.
On that shit.
And the crazy thing, I was like, I never do an E-Pill, man. Shit, me and my man, we went out, boy, man. I was hit. But yeah, man, I used to fuck up at the shows and shit like that.
Hey, look, keep it a bug.
Wild as shit, man. And one time I stopped the show, I was like, shit. Because I called the wrong song in. And my mother, man, this shit on the side, right? I stopped the whole show.
This nigga said I called the wrong show. I called the wrong song in.
Yeah, look. I stopped the motherfucking joint. I said, man, my fault, y'all. But I'm just high shit up here. Please forgive me.
That's how you know a nigga has shit.
No bullshit.
Hey, look.
Niggas
Dog,
don't even
please
understand.
understand.
Back when the neon, not the neon, not the hot shot. Was it the hot?
No, it was
the
the
hot
hot
shop
shop, then
before-
the neon, then it was
The chef.
okay.
The chef. Bruh, I got a picture back at the chef when I was smoking bamboos, bruh. So that's papers. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's back what? Oh,
Nobody was smoking
7.
bamboos back then at all.
I got pictures.
At the fuck
I got
all.
a picture. So
This nigga
So,
always
yeah,
wanted
bruh.
to be a different ass nigga,
the
right?
nigga was on some high, cause I was always around different
You was the first
motherfuckers.
nigga with a grill in the club. You think I don't remember that? You was the first nigga with a grill in the go-go club. Back in the day, having a grill was not what the fuck. That was some down south shit. You was the first nigga with a grill in the club. He had a grill. He had a grill too.
Damo had a grill too.
I could imagine.
Niggas was, again, man. We did like with the mink coat. I remember niggas looked at me crazy as shit.
You damn right. You was on some Cameron shit. Like
I did that shit in the neon, right? They look like, what the fuck? But niggas respect me because they knew I was already just on some different type shit. You know
Different.
what I'm
All right. So you know what I'm saying? Before we close this shit out, I need to hear about. Look, at the end of the day, y'all niggas used to have endless groupie stories. Endless. And when I say endless, I'm talking about endless. I'm not about to let your beanie get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Without telling me a motherfucker, what was the craziest groupie story you done had? You know what I'm saying? While doing your shit in the go-go world. And I need if you got 2 or 3, I want to hear.
I had too many.
Too many. All right, so hey, look, give my man some time. You know what I'm saying?
Please, dude. Yeah, please.
Give him some time because I need to hear this.
You
I need to hear
groovy
this
story
because I want to know. Because it was like, look, at the end of the day, I used to talk to my niggas down North Carolina. I'd be like, I used to be like, look, this go-go shit is like what y'all think about rap shit. You know what I'm saying? In my city, these niggas like, because I went to North Carolina, Pembroke. I ain't go to A&T where it was the endless DC niggas. I went to Pembroke, you know what I'm saying, where I was wrestling and shit. Like, and them niggas, whenever I put on go-go, them niggas like, fuck that trash can shit. I don't know what the fuck. I'd be like, son, this shit lit. When I paid them the TCB Apple Bottom DVD, they was like, damn, young is twerking. What's going on with this? And I was like, son, this shit lit. I'm telling you. So, like, what was your craziest groupie story fucking with the jump? You know what I'm saying? TLB had endless. They talked about beef fried. Beef fried used to always have a joke.
See, I ain't really start seeing that until XIB to keep it funky with you. Because, like,
how? ABM, your shit was the fuck Spaceman. As soon as it hit space, because you had your own name, it was like niggas knew who Spaceman was.
I had a few. Don't now. I still, man. I was doing me, but I always was bringing a female with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so your shit was...
I remember security say this to me like, damn. One day I came in the club. He said, man, what? Hold up, you just solo today. Usually you bring a female with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, I don't know. Like, I think females is kind of scared to say shit to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
Niggas showed me more love than females. This some big fact shit, bro. Like, if I have a conversation with a motherfucker, and I used to hate this sometimes too. Like, oh yeah, I used to like that song, Blow Your Day and shit. Like, I'm like, all right, well, you act like you don't fuck with me. Tell me, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't act like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But XIB, the groupie shit, that's when shit was out. I was really like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
All
like,
right.
Like, shit, wow. This shit.
And, look, and this is previous. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going to incriminate you. This is previous to all the bullshit.
This back then, man. That's
right.
why I ain't with my daughter mother.
Okay. All right. So what was the craziest story? Let's get into it.
What?
All right. What was the craziest groupie story? Because motherfuckers don't understand that, like, go-go niggas had groupies.
Yeah,
like y'all used to have whole teams.
We did, but again, you got
yeah. Don't act like I'm not like yo. You ain't gonna be able to tell me that y'all didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because girls used to come in that joint like they used to post up and wait for ABM. They used to post up and wait for Allstars. And that's what I remember. I used to remember like I'd be like, yo,
even
I'm trying.
I got
stage.
Even when they get to climbing on stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
All right, so
don't get it twisted. Hold on, put it like this. Okay. Put it like this. Now, man, fuck that.
Exactly. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into
it. That.
Exactly.
Thai seafood.
All right.
And my man Troy, he know what's happening. Cause I used to call her, hey, Neff, you got take Shawty home for me in the morning. You hear me? Pick her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this was every night at the time. We every Friday, every night, man. Every night. You know what I'm saying? It was just yeah.
All right, so what was the crazy? I ain't gonna let you skeet out of this joint.
Allstars.
Hey, look, what was the crazy? Give me the craziest story, or the one that you remember, of the joint where shit was just. Man. It was none. It was.
I'm trying to think.
You can give me anyone. You ain't gotta give me the best. You can give me any of them. Hey, look, I'm gonna put it out there.
You gotta understand again. I am engaged, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta tell me what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened after the mix? You know what I'm saying?
My wife be on it. She goes make sure she see that. What'd you say? You said that? Yeah, shit against me and stuff.
I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
When you come to that, I got a little sister on that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nah, no bullshit though. Oh man, groovy. Like how they came up to a nigga.
Yeah, what was the craziest like come up on that joint? We could do it like that. That'd be.
What you mean craziest come up like?
Look, I want to hear the craziest groupie story. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know, like, look, you can't sit up here and talk to me and act like there wasn't a crazy groupie story that y'all niggas like did shows 3-4 shows a night. There's no way. You're not going to lie to me and tell me that there wasn't no wild shit that ever happened.
If my man XIB watch this, he goes.
Look, you can. Hey, look.
I don't know why this popped up in my head.
Just tell me bleep.
Right,
tell me bleep. I'll bleep this shit out this joint.
Nah, yeah, fuck that.
I do all the editing on this shit too.
You ain't gotta bleep shit. Fuck that.
Okay.
And you know what's up? Groupies like what we had groupies doing for us and shit.
I don't give a fuck, son. I done read the Uncle Luke book. I'm gonna tell you like this. The Uncle Luke joint was like Uncle Luke said, like, let me say I lit Uncle Luke. Well, Uncle Luke was like, he said he had 4 joints. He had 4 joints in one hotel room, and in another hotel room across the bar. And he would go through, and they all was busting that shit. And he would just bing, 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 then go to the cross the room.
All right, put like
bing,
this.
bing, bing, and come
again,
back.
XIB.
Right.
We ain't mentioning no niggas' names.
Right, you got
XIB. The keyboard player had a timeshare house joint, right?
Okay.
So niggas like about Ocean City, right? Yeah. So he say we like, all right, we all gonna go down that joint. Go down the joint, you know what I'm saying? We in the joint, we relaxing and shit. So nigga, man, like, yeah, we got some skis coming through.
Okay.
All right, skis coming through. Man. That was a wild night.
You not about to fucking cut me short on that. You ain't just about to hit me. It was a wild. All right, so you had the skis coming through, and then how many came through?
Niggas
3,
was drinking, man.
3, 4,
we was drinking
5,
Savecca,
6.
that nasty ass.
Oh
shit.
no, the Savecca got that shit live. Don't get it twisted.
Man, I done
put the Savecca, like I done put the Savecca. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. When we was in college, we had the big ass Ciroc bottles, and we'd take the Savecca. We done already drank them joints. We put the Savecca in the motherfucking Ciroc joints and be like, hey, look, we lit. But all right. So you had the Savecca coming through.
Yeah,
cool.
We had that pack on deck.
Had the pack on deck. How many came through?
Shit, it was what? For each man? Shit, we was what? About like good. Shoo. Well, I want to say 13, 14 deep in the house.
That's total.
Total, yeah.
Okay.
It was jumping, you know what I mean? Like, shit went down. You gotta understand, I can't say too much, man.
Hey, look, I already told you I was gonna ask these questions,
like,
man.
I know what I'm saying, though. Like, that's why I'm as I'm speaking on that, trying to like give you some shit that y'all run with. But yeah,
she got lit.
Definitely, man. Man, groupie story again, man. Yeah, they come up to a nigga, man. Oh yeah, I like you and shit like that. All right, bet. Come on, you come home with me. That's how it was with me. Oh, you fucking with me? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. It was very, like I said again. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Like ABM, like I had a little shorty already, but again, I was still doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I was heavy at that time, bro. Like,
nigga, I know.
I remember again. That's where I was going at on the Twitter. I remember saying this on Twitter. I'm gonna try and wrap this up for you because I know I've been rapping like a motherfucker and I can't rap like a motherfucker. But
right.
I say, nigga ain't even popping like that no more. So nigga, Trini say, why you say that? Because I'm like, cuz I already know how it is when you popping, you know what I'm saying? From when everybody on your line and all this shit did. So just to sit back and be like, God damn, motherfuckers ain't fucking with me like that. But again, groupie story. Man, you really want to get me in trouble. I feel like, but I can't say. Nah, niggas just was hitting skis, man. No bullshit. Niggas knew what's up, man. They knew what's up, man. Niggas was just hitting skis. I think that's what a lot of niggas know me for. Like, even I remember last time I seen niggas shot Glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little nigga. He say, yeah, man, where them skis at? I said, nigga, you poppin'. Where them bitches at when you talking about you and me?
They saying that shit to me.
Like you talking about, man?
Niggas, hey, look, where the Jones at? Like, come on.
If
you
niggas
know
that, but see, niggas know that you had joints. So that's why niggas going, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I mean? Nigga know you got skis. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of niggas out here doing their thing. But I was just one of them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I can't.
Fair enough.
I can't really give.
Yeah, you ain't gotta get to it. Hey, look, man, I respect everything you got going on. So, hey, look, Spaceman, man, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you coming through, man. Like on some real shit. Like you know, I've been hitting you up on the IG off the strength. Like I'm gonna keep hitting this nigga up because I like on some real shit. Like you know, I've been following you since I even got into gogo. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you contributed a lot to the culture that I think needs to be recognized.
Man.
Posh, hey, look, you was talking about Posh before that shit was even.
Cause I want to make sure this all on here and people really understand. They see this shit.
I remember,
bruh. Before Posh, it was Posture. You know what I'm saying? And what really made me change it to Posh, cause a female came to me and say, yeah. Somebody getting mad talking about you took that from the. How can I take something that's already created for one? Posh is in the dictionary.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it made me just say, you know what? All right, I'm gonna run with Posh. Straight like that, bruh.
That shit real. Hey, look, man, you been doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing with XIB and then with
Thank
TCB.
You, my brother.
Look, you done did with a lot of shit, and you contributed a lot when it comes to this go-go culture. This shit cannot be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Because I really think that you've contributed a lot, and I have appreciated that, whether it be with XIB, whether it be with Allstars or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate what everybody has brought into the culture because that's some shit that I still listen to, that I still resonate with. You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know what I'm saying, you be doing your rap shit too. You know what I'm saying? So for the people, like, you know what I'm saying, what new things do you have popping in the for the future?
Man, Posh, everything Posh, man.
Everything Posh?
Everything Posh.
Where can
man.
people find your
Same way y'all keep talking about drip and sauce and all that other shit, man. Fuck with my Posh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody else, but just don't knock this P. I key ski.
Hey, look, man. I appreciate you, man. Hey, look, man. We gonna be looking forward to all the things that you have popping. Like, hey, look, if niggas have known you from before, they know you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that you coming through with the energy that is really second to none. So I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, my brother, for having me.
That shit lit, man. Hey, look, we could do this shit for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But like,
2 hours, man. Episodes,
man. Hey, look, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
For real, it's a lot of shit. Fuck it.
Absolutely, man. I want
we on time.
Absolutely, man. I want to send a shout out to Banner, man. Hey, look, that's a motherfucking Tinko. You know what I'm saying? That's Tinko's cousin.
Talking about David Banner?
Yeah, that's my man.
Of course, that's
my man.
Yeah,
nigga been back in the day. Shout out to Banner.
He always used to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of them niggas as well. Like, I look at him a big bro. Like, he used to always encourage a nigga like, hey, Space.
Oh man, he's just an authentic dude. He's just an authentic dude, just an overall good dude, and that's why I can't help but just throw this nigga out every time I fucking speak on the mic.
Always show.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his clothing line, Never No Noise. Hey, look, y'all gonna be able to cop this. Y'all go on www.dmvspeaks.com. You know, you can check this out on iTunes. We on Apple Podcasts now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just look it up. The Tempopodtv. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Spaceman.
Shit!
Hey, we out here. You know what I'm saying? DMV Speaks. We gonna holla at you.
Baby.
Yeah.